Well, today is gonna suck. In a good way. I've decided I'm gonna practice switch today, which means I'm gonna pick a run and I'm gonna stay switch stance from top to bottom the whole way down. Before we get into that, I'm Skrike, I'm 47, and I'm using snowboarding to get in shape physically and mentally. I like to post immersive top to bottom runs, and I post weekly vlogs like this, updating people on my progress on getting better at snowboarding. So please like and subscribe if you want to follow my journey. Up until today, I've picked a few sections and I've practiced switch kind of on good groomers and slopes. Or I picked a section and I've kind of spun circles for a while just to get used to that motion. But I've never gone top to bottom riding switch the whole way. And I really don't want to. Mostly because I don't want to look like a noob or a Jerry, as the kids say. I'm planning on falling a lot. I do not have pads. I don't have armor. I really should buy some, but I just haven't yet. I'm kind of stubborn and stupid that way. So we're heading up to Brighton today. I went up last Friday, had some really nice night runs. Was up there while the sun was setting and just coming down Snake and seeing that ridge in the background, all pink and purple and lit up with the clouds and the blue sky. It was just gorgeous. It was a great night. I did practice switching a few points, and I'm still not linking my turns as smoothly as I want to. I've had some people in the comments say, why do you want to learn switch? Just focus on carving. And I really don't have a good answer for that, to be honest. Mostly it's just kind of a goal that I made and I want to see it through. When I went up last month and I met up with Woody, the Brighton instructor who really helped me get some of my fundamentals down, he was saying that in order to even become an instructor, you have to know switch. And that's not one of my goals at all, but it is kind of like a pride point, I guess, of being able to say I could ride both goofy and switch. So I've been stubbornly trying to teach myself. I think one of the hardest parts for me learning switch has been linking that heel side to toe side turn. For some reason, that's been really difficult for me to really nail. I feel really confident going down normal, and that completely changes when I go switch stance. I feel so awkward. I don't know what to do with my back foot, and so I feel like I'm learning all over again. So that's been one of the goals for me to get better at switch, because it's really helped me understand the fundamentals of what's working, why it's working, how it's working. Where is Gamora? That's been one of my focuses, is just trying to get more confident in my stance, especially when I'm riding switch. But I don't think I've really understood why it works the way it works. I just kind of do it because my body's used to it. I'm practicing those fundamentals that I didn't really understand before. I don't know if I've ever really talked about my posting schedule, but usually what I've been doing lately is when I hit up the mountain, I take, 6 to 7 runs. Jeez, that's stupid. I take a bunch of runs and then I post those every other day. So I have kind of a zen run where I'll head down the mountain, no talking, no music, and I post that every other day. And then once a week, I like to post kind of a progress update where I talk about my week, where I talk about my 3 pillars, which have been moving my body, just getting exercise. Second pillar has been fuel. And although I haven't really talked a lot about that on this channel, it is a big part of my life, just eating right and being mindful. The mindful aspect has also been huge. Posting on YouTube is not easy, especially at my age. Most of my commenters are wonderful, beautiful people. Thank you. I love you all. But you do get some very brutal comments sometimes. And being vulnerable, being authentic, sharing my journey in a very honest way, leaves you open to some very emotional feedback sometimes. And I've tried to take that to heart and not take that personally. I've tried to take that as people are trying to help me along in my journey. So those 3 pillars that I've talked about, it's not just for snowboarding. I'd really like to continue posting through the summer. And even though, the last few months, this channel has been all snowboard content, I would like to transition in the summer to posting hiking, or I do travel a lot. I've got a big vacation plan for this summer where I'd like to get some cool footage of that and just continue posting, moving my body, exercising. Ultimately, I really just want to get in shape and lose weight. I played football and I swam in high school, and I was pretty shredded. And then I went to college and I got a desk job and I had free snacks and soda, and I gained 100 pounds. It was rough. I've struggled with my weight since then. My whole adult life has been just kind of bouncing between gaining weight and losing weight. I've never made a long-term lifestyle change where I've made that my day in, day out habit of just eating right, moving my body, and being mindful. And so that's one of my goals with this YouTube channel, is not just get better at snowboarding. The snowboarding is the why. I've noticed as I've worked out more and got in better shape, I've gotten better at snowboarding. I'm able to stay up on the hill longer. I'm able to really, focus on the physical aspect of snowboarding more than I was last season, even when I was, 30, 40 pounds heavier. One of the reasons why I got step-on bindings was because of my fat belly, was because of my gut. It was hard to bend down and get up. I would be out of breath. So as I've lost my belly fat, I'm able to, get down and get up faster. But my long-term plan with this channel is not just snowboarding. It's really to show my journey of getting in shape, getting physically fit to become a better snowboarder, but also show those aspects of it off the mountain or off season, because that's what I want to do, is make it a lifestyle change, not just for snowboarding, but for life. And so when I say like and subscribe to follow my journey, I really do mean that. This is me trying to post my life on YouTube in an authentic way and really share that with you, which is not something I've ever done before, but I'm seeing the benefits from it. I'm seeing how it's allowed me to connect to people. So many people have commented. It sounds like it's resonated with a lot of you. So I'm excited to continue sharing my journey with you all and just seeing where it leads me. So I'm at Brighton. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Let's go practice some switch. Let's go fall a lot and get better. All right, guys, I'm here at the top of Crest. Had 4 or 5 runs down Snake so far, and it's just been a beautiful powder day today. Pretty slushy out. There's literally water coming off the lift. So I think I'm gonna take my switch run and see how it goes. Just kind of take it slow and easy and see how I do. Try and stay out of everyone's way. So wish me luck, y'all. Oh, well, I just got done with my full switch run, and I hated every minute of it. Oh, that was terrible. Um, it wasn't exactly a full switch run. It was pretty icy in spots. So where it got really steep and icy, I switched back to goofy, and then I went switch again when it was a little less steep, less icy. So I would say most of that was switch. Um, and it is just hard, man. I don't know why that is so hard for me. Um, I think toward the bottom, what I was kind of figuring out, I think I'm still putting most of my weight on my right leg, and my right leg is still bent, and my left leg, which is forward, is straight. So I'm not bending my knees, and I'm not utilizing that leg like I'm supposed to be, and so that's what is tripping me up getting to toe side. So I was kind of getting it at the end, but I still just need to practice. And that's what it comes down to. Just practice, practice, practice. I felt like a complete beginner, and I was getting really frustrated with myself. But I was so embarrassed because I know at the beginning, like, I was falling in front of people, and I just felt bad, like, being in the way. When I know I can switch around to goofy and just zoom down the hill and look cool. But today was not about looking cool. Today was about practicing switch and learning those fundamentals and, being a beginner again. And it's okay to be a beginner. It's okay to fall. It's okay to suck, as long as you get up and you just keep trying over and over again, if that's your goal. And me being stubborn and stupid, and I guess trying to prove a point for YouTube, I just kept at it, and I hated it. I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep going. I'd really like, by the end of this season, to just feel comfortable. Let's say that's my goal. Going down a green, top to bottom, without falling. So thanks for watching today, you guys. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, so I can keep growing, keep doing this. It's been a fun journey, so if you want to keep following, I'll see you on the next one. Just got back down the mountain and met my wife for lunch real quick. When I walked into the restaurant, she was like, "What'd you do to your face?" And I realized I fell so hard that the helmet dug my goggles into my face, and I've got a bruise on my cheek now. Didn't even realize it. So, things I go through for my YouTube channel, you guys. Learning switch is hard. Okay, we'll see ya.